Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails from Cold Steel Part 76. In the previous video we fought maybe the most annoying fight in the entire game so far, which is saying a little bit. The fight's not that bad, it's just that I'm trying to brute force it in a way that I don't think the game is intended for you to brute force it. Like, I think you're just supposed to go infinite and one-shot these guys before they even get to go. But I'm stubborn and don't want to change my team too much, so we're not doing that.
Thanks.
And we did unfortunately lose our God tier turn order that we had in the previous video. Now Reen lived with 6 HP. That's pretty good. That's pretty pog, as the kids say. Now if he dodges miraculously, he has to dodge. If he dodges, we win. And actually, no, we don't.
All right, let's do this.
Because we're not split up just right. Okay. Chrono Burst, please work. Chrono Burst, please work. It works. It works. I don't think you can hit Reem though, which sucks.
Here. It's my turn.
Yeah, Burst Drive doesn't hit properly.
Time barrier. Right. Leave it to me.
So it's gonna be. We're gonna have a hard time going infinite here. You got muted. Fuck. I did equip Yggdrasil on Elliot to maybe have him. Are you kidding me? To maybe try and have that work. Here's what you do. I mean, buffing speed doesn't actually do anything here, but.
Ooh, that's good. Leave it to me.
Just imagine it actually works.
Time barrier. Right.
Then you do that. What you could do is then you could switch in Elisa.
Can you handle this? I'll handle this.
This only just now occurred to me. I've been an idiot this entire game, or entire fight. Do that.
Thanks. Leave it to me.
That gives us an extra round of doing this. And we still haven't really accomplished anything yet.
Ha. Here we go.
Then you switch in Elliot.
I'll try at least.
I promise this will eventually not pay off. Do you have anything that cures mute and gives you extra arts? Well, no, the mute's only gonna last for one more turn. But like, no, because no, this isn't quite gonna work. I don't think. But regardless, go ahead and buff your arts.
Delicious.
And you can barely afford the burst drive.
Time barrier. Right.
I can do this.
Then we say, don't ever talk to me
would
again.
You mind?
I've got this.
Oh god, if Elliot was only going first. Also, we can't buy any Chrono Burst, which sucks. If Elliot was going first here, we would be in the money. Because what we could do is then we could Chrono Burst him for the Yggdrasil damage, and then follow up with ults. Okay, here's what you do. You go ahead, buff Crow.
Ha. Hey, got any more? My turn.
Now, I want you to use your first attack as... I think you go ahead and EP... Granted, once they start moving, you're never going to get to go again.
Here.
My turn.
I think you just hope on a prayer that... I mean, 14 delay. You would think, oh, you'll cast that soon. No.
Arcus activate.
Wrong.
Oh, no, you don't.
The cover's nice. We can let Machias die.
Flames, gather on my blade.
This will get the burn damage in. He did damage this time. I don't know why he's been... Go ahead and do your ult now. Crow's still fine. If you faint, that would be fantastic. You confused? What if the confusion doesn't work? Blind! Blind!
No way!
I'm sorry.
Blind! Damn it. Now we don't have enough damage. Whoa, wait. Does Chrono Burst work? It does, but not well enough. Frick. Okay, I'll use a Zarum powder. I hate it, but this fight's too annoying to do it the way we're doing it.
Thanks.
This will at least get the burn. Granted, we're still gonna miss a little bit of damage. But you sealed them one time.
This can't be happening.
You gotta like Nightmare or something? Because the domination does work on S-Crafts. That's good to know. Now, Reen has to like dodge like crazy. If Reen dodges like crazy, we can maybe kill. With the flame impact. He has to get hit one time and then dodge every other hit.
I'm sorry.
Now, in a normal fight, for enemies, I think it's probably there's a. The issue is that I bet their auto attacks have a super low delay because they don't do that much damage. Like in comparison to what most enemies do. Like most enemies do like 3-4K per hit.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Like, and since most enemies, like, and so the fight's probably balanced around, like, yes, they have a crazy high speed stat, or like, it's probably not even their speed, I bet it's just their auto attacks have a low delay.
This can't be happening.
And then the way that interacts with the increased speed from the difficulty mod is that it basically lets them go pseudo-infinite. Also, that turn order is, like, not very good. This is gonna be our last, like, real good, I mean, we almost won there. We just missed a bit of sauce. Like, if we could have, like had a...
Don't let it intimidate you.
If Elliot had gotten Yggdrasil off, we would have won. It basically just came down to the blind, didn't work. The one time I don't really I mean, Elliot going first is still okay.
Listen to my song of praise.
No way. My turn.
Hey, this might seem a little dumb. No. It actually won't be that dumb. Now, if we can get this to work right.
Thanks.
Because now Burst Drive should hit everyone.
Yeah, this is bad.
Chrono Burst, please work. It works.
Here. Right.
What the hell are you doing?
Time barrier. Right.
It just sucks that Crow always goes
I'm all
first.
fired up now. Ha. My turn.
Then you heal. With a little stake action. Heal Crow first.
Hey, got any more?
Right.
The fucking mutes, man. I keep forgetting about them. I should have equipped something that gave him immunity, but I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting.
Delicious.
Because what we need is we need to be able to burst drive.
Time barrier. Right. My turn.
Chrono Burst. I'm trying to think. It's like we can get another burst drive out, which we kind of need to get another one.
Here.
So you do this. We can't really make use of the crit, can we?
My turn.
No, we can, because you switch to Elisa.
Sorry.
I'll handle this.
Then you Blessed Arrow. Crow ults for the crit.
Thanks.
This should do like 20k.
Yeah,
There actually his strength isn't double buff. It should still do like 15k.
Cross straight. See ya.
20k, okay. Then you start casting this.
It's my turn.
We finally get the burst drive to work right.
Leave it to me.
You do that. You're done here.
All yours.
Will do.
It's extra funny because that's one of his lines. I think you can risk the La Forte.
Here we go.
Because Elisa will get to go. This will do like a decent amount of damage. Probably 8-9k, I would guess. And that's the extra little bit of sauce we needed to win.
I've got this.
Wait, did that break her spell? I think it did. Well, That may have broken her spell. I don't know. Regardless, just heal yourself just a little bit.
Huh. Ooh, that's good.
You okay?
Thanks.
Then you heal, or you... It seems like it's working. Who has the most HP? You basically have the exact same... Fuck, I don't think we kill.
Flames, gather on my blade.
That's 7,000. This will do like 10k, plus another 4k from Elliot. So one of them's dead. Now the question is, can that one guy kill us? Possibly.
Your turn.
Monkius still has his ult, actually, via Angel, so I think we're okay. Question is, how infinite can this man go?
I'm sorry.
The answer's
Careless.
pretty damn infinite.
I hope you're...
Now that counted as a 200 CP one. Elliot, I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you, buddy.
This can't be happening.
You just have to survive.
My turn.
So there's a Lisa ult. Elisa's ult will not do enough. You can't Athelis in time. I mean, the delay after we cast this should be like almost nothing. Did we use a Zerum powder? We didn't use a Zerum powder here, did we? We didn't, right?
Thanks.
We allowed ourselves to use one Zerum powder. If this doesn't do 4,000 damage, I'm uninstalling. Pretty close to making me uninstall the game there. We should have done Reen for the burn, but
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
a truly comical fight. And honestly, I still don't hate it, because it's honestly still not that hard. Like, it's just the specific way I was... Because, like, if you had Laura and Milliam with you, you could just burst them down instantly before they really ever get to go. And it was kind of... I mean, you do have the tools to go pseudo-infinite at this point, so I guess enemies kind of need to be able to do that. Hopefully that's just a one-off thing and the rest of the fights aren't like that, because I don't really like going infinite like that.
Please, hold your applause.
It's not a very fun way to play the game.
All right. I did it. Success.
At least to me personally. Of course, obviously that's going to vary from person to person, I'm sure. I mean, to a degree, yes, it is fun to go... It's like fun in a one-off situation, right? I wouldn't want to play the entire game basically just having... Like, you know, it's kind of the reason why like, I haven't used, like, the delay, ornament, even though apparently it's still, like, very strong in this, even in the difficulty mod, just due to the way, like, the game calculates, AT delay, but that was rough. Well, we won. And nothing's happening. No sign of any new door appearing either. True. So the final floor, that seems like kind of a letdown. Trying to think of it, it's all just been business as usual since the floor, hasn't it? True, we've been able to access a new floor every month, but that's about it. I guess we can't do much more here right now. Let's head outside. Roger. I have to see. What is their actual speed stat? It's got to be at least, like, 350, right? Oh, we didn't analyze them. Can we see their stats in-game? I don't think we can. I think we'd have to win again. Oh, that sucks. I would be very interested to see what their actual speed stat is. Because, I mean, the last boss, you were very fast, and you had 200. But like, you weren't, like, crazy fast. Like, you would, like, double move fairly consistently. You wouldn't... So I don't know if it's more that their speed is just absolutely insane, I think it's probably more likely that their speed isn't that crazy. It's that their delay on their attacks is stupid low to compensate for the fact that they normally probably didn't do that much damage. Because I bet in the base game with like some defense buffs, you could actually probably make them do almost no damage. Granted, the defense, I don't know, it's like that one time it worked really well in Reen and like reduces damage a ton, and then the other times it felt like we were taking the exact same. So I don't know. It also would have helped if we'd actually upgraded our weapons, but I forgot to buy weapon upgrades. I always forget to buy them at the start of the chapter. But honestly, I mean, I don't hate the fight, because I recognize it for what it is, but for how many judgment bolts are you gonna give me, dude? I don't like the spell. I don't think it's any good. Crystal Flood's just better. What did you have here originally? Do you have Crescent Mirror? No, you had Chrono Burst, I think, originally. I mean, like, I do kind of appreciate the fact that it made us do something different. It's like forcing us to kind of, like, I mean, it did feel cool to have Machias, like, have a role and do something cool there. And come in with the idea to switch out for Elisa to give him the extra CP to give us one more turn. Definitely made me feel smart. It's just that in general, I don't really... Like, I'm not, like, Accelerate's not on the anti, like, I will never use it list, obviously, because we've used it in the past. But it's obvious, I mean, as you can see, it's very open to exploitation, so I wouldn't want to use it too much outside of fights where I feel like it's, like, it's the only way to win. At least with our specific setup. Because once again, I do think if you just, like, popped Laura in the squad, gave her domination, buffed her strength from the start, or, like, got a turn order where you could buff her instantly, and then just, like, did quad ults with, like, her, Crow, Fee, and Millium, you could probably do 50,000 damage before they even get to go. If everyone had max CP. I guess I should I get that domination back? I guess you can keep it for now. Oh yeah, I do want Machias back in. Or Machias back out. You proved yourself, Machias. Honestly, you know what, Machias? Welcome to Red. Welcome to the Red team. Yeah, you did well back there. I'm anything if not. Don't tell me that I'm biased, you know? I recognize real when I have to. And Machias, you were a real one in that fight. Now, do I want to change a part? I kind of do want to change party members real quick. No, get out. No, go away. Because I would like to do food. Who wasn't in our party earlier? Laura. Okay, so we're gonna recipe it up. I think we'll probably pause here because, well, I don't know exactly how interesting me crafting the same food and saving and reloading over and over again is gonna be, but that's what we're about to do. Save scum time, baby! Alright, we are back. We have now got superb versions of all of the recipes we own. Some of these are pretty good. In particular, oh, the stamina steak. Unfortunately, we lack the rock salt necessary. Now, I don't know if that's something we can buy, or if that's something we have to get from items. I think we can buy that, which is exciting, because that means the dawn of the stamina steak is near. Now, I do also want to do the peculiars, but I want to do the ones that we need for Prankster first, and I don't remember what the stuff is to try and figure it out. So I think we'll wait until maybe when we leave for our field study, I'll definitely try and, like, remember what we need, or because we could probably go ahead and make them, because there's more flexibility there, since anybody can make the bad versions. You just need to get a little little lucky depending on who you have. And plus, we could always just have Reen cook everything by himself because he's trash at everything except pizza, which, you know, if you're going to be good at cooking one type of dish, at least let it be the good one, you know? Or if you're only going to be good at cooking one, then be good at the one that's good. I don't... Shut up. Just end the investigation. And we switched back to the real squad. We didn't want to have any fake lore where Laura, Milliam, Eustace, who else was in our party? All those other characters that weren't with us pretended. Gosh, look at Machias in his red drip. He's come a long way. I gotta admit, he's come a long way. Still don't think he's the greatest. He's still a very situational character, but he's definitely kind of useful now. And sure enough, nothing suddenly appeared on our way back out. Well, if the 6th floor really is the last one, that means our investigation in the old schoolhouse is over now, right? We still know nothing about it. And Justin and I started getting the hang of the place too. This is just my hunch, but I don't think we've taken our last trip to the old schoolhouse. There's still like 3 more games in the series. 4 if you count the other one, kind of. I mean, I know it's somewhat related. Reverie is like somewhat related to Cold Steel. It's kind of like a, from what I've heard, it's kind of like a wrap up maybe. Similar in the same way that Trails 3 was. Maybe we should tell the principal later and see what he thinks. Celine? A cat. Oh, it's Celine. This cat's a friend of yours? You know Celine Fee? Yep, I saw her with Emma once. I didn't selling Emma's her owner, but it was almost like they were having a conversation somehow. When you put it that way, I've gotten that impression before too. Meow? Oh, her name's Celine. It's got a nice ring to it. And her fur's so pretty too. Scratcher. Scratcher! She's wearing a ribbon on her tail. If Emma's not her owner, I wonder who is. Oh, I wouldn't mind giving her a scratch behind the ears. She has a very regal look about her, wouldn't you say? Indeed, she has all the marks of distinguished breeding. I think she and I would get along. Looks like we have a lot of feline fanciers in Class 7. Doesn't seem to mind all the attention, at least. Scratcher. Oh. What is it? You know, you want something from me. The question is what? Oh. And there she goes. Will she be alright? I should have accidentally wandered into the old schoolhouse or something. She would never do that. What? She'll probably be fine. She looks like she knows her way around the campus. Boom, she seems pretty intelligent too. I guess we're worrying for nothing. Anyway, might as well call it a day. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and let's not forget, when we get back to the dorm, we need to sit down and discuss what we're doing for the festival. Whoops, almost forgot about that. I definitely forgot about that. Well, it sounds like we have plenty to keep us busy tonight. After all the progress we've made, I'd really rather we were the ones to solve the mysteries of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, I guess there's not much of a point in dwelling on it now. Oh yeah, it's almost time to meet up with Toa. I should head on to the computer room at the 2nd floor of the main building. And we still got a whole other year that we're going to be here, right? I mean, my assumption is the way the series plays out is that basically Cold Steel 2 would be our graduating year, and then maybe after that we're free to do other stuff. I don't really know how it's going to progress from there. And I'm looking forward to finding out in about a year at the rate we play through these games, because I'll definitely need to take a break definitely after Cold Steel 2. Probably at least a small break between 1 and 2. Even if this game ends on like an epic cliffhanger, we will probably still take a bit of a break between the Let's Plays, just because doing this and Azure back-to-back is a lot. I'm still annoyed that I can't see your stats. I have to check. I don't think you can see stats in combat, but just in case you can, I'm gonna reload and analyze them real quick. Assuming Elliot can actually survive to analyze, which is easier said than done.
Go! No way! Here we go!
As you see what I mean. Okay. Hit him with a... Yeah, it doesn't let you see their stats, unfortunately. And I do not care enough to redo the fight just to see that they have 400 speed or whatever.
Not good.
Okay, so, you know what? Get him, Elliot. I believe in you. You're gonna dodge, and you're gonna keep dodging.
Time barrier, break! Ha! This can't be happening. My turn. Oh no, you don't. You okay?
Bro, Reen is a god right now.
Sorry, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, return to the title screen. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to see, just to make sure. I do wonder. I mean, I guess you could just, like, look up the base stats and then multiply them by, like, 0.6, because I think that's what the speed... Well, I think it's in regular Nightmare, they get, like, a multiplier of, like, 1.09 to their speed stat, and in this they get, like, 1.5 or 1.6. So, that's, like, the biggest change in terms of stats. Like, the other stats aren't changed that much. There's like, they get like a little bit of boost in comparison to base Nightmare. I think instead of like it's like a 50% boost to their overall base stats compared to just the regular 30% in normal Nightmare, but the speed gets a huge buff, which for the most part has been fine. It's just there's been a few kind of outlier fights where it doesn't quite work properly. There's nothing like riding a bike. The wind blows your troubles off of you. I guess you could say that feeling is pretty much my way of life. And I mean, granted, I don't mean to like dunk on the thing or anything. I mean, even the mod creator actually commented on one of the videos. Basically, it was kind of said that, like, you know, this was their first attempt doing it and they've learned a lot since then, which I'm looking forward to seeing how, because I know they've done other work for some of the other, like, I think all the games except for Cold Steel 2. I think the Cold Steel 2 difficulty mod was done by somebody different, but I think they've done the ones for 3, 4, and they went back and did some for the original games as well. But I am looking forward to seeing how the approach progresses to rebalancing the games and everything. Looks like Angie's back. Perfect timing too. I just finished up here. I guess it's time to break out the cake I brought in today. Now, Purgatorial Flame. Bro, I mean, we can afford that now. And we didn't get one from a chest. I mean, we may still get one from, like, our field study quest, but 70% burn, dude. That's so good. Just finished up. Timing couldn't be more perfect. So what are we're supposed to be going to meet with Toa, right? Is that what they want us to do? There's a way to bring up the like objectives, I thought. One of these buttons? I don't know. Maybe it's when you're in, I don't know. There's like a screen that'll pop up. Bro, that's cursed. Oh, yeah, the little medals are down there. That's kind of funny. I don't know if, like, maybe you can only get the other medal if you have, like, I don't know if it's tied to AP or what. I don't really know what the criteria is. I think the videos where we get the medals are probably about to start going up, so maybe somebody will mention it then, but... we know nothing about Henrik. We still have Celestine to learn about. Super Maid, like sisters. Well, that, you know, I thought that said likes sisters, which is very different than like sisters. We got most of the instructors complete. We know pretty much everything except George. We still need some little info on. Lambert. We know he likes horses. Does that count? This is a pretty cool, neat little thing. Slimming. I was kind of looking through it for a second. Surprise side. He seemed to be strangely considerate towards Reen ever since. Perhaps he's not so bad after all. Maybe he just wants to get in Elise's, which honestly, I welcome it, okay? Elise needs to at least recognize that, you know, there's other men out there besides Reen, you know? She's known him her whole life. That's probably the real reason for the infatuation, if you were to apply, like, real world, logic and everything. It's kind of one of the many reasons why incest is a little creepy just because of the innate power imbalances to familial relationships, especially in the case of an older brother and a younger sister who have basically known each other their entire lives. Ellie and I were bouncing ideas off of each other. There's nothing really seemed to stick in the end. I think the same thing would happen to you if we got the rest of the class in on it too. Maybe we need to step back and rethink our approach. So Crow wants to talk to us, and Elisa wants to talk to us, and we can go to Trista. Coming up with a good idea for this festival is harder than I thought. Especially when all the other classes and clubs are sort of preparing. It makes me feel a need to rush things, but the last thing we want to do is panic and end up with something really boring though. I think I'll have to throw in the towel and admit defeat here. Nope, not getting it at all. Come on, our whole class is supposed to work on the event. Try and explain it the way a normal person can understand. And then I'll come up like, oomph! You know what I mean? No, I don't. What would be the best way to decorate the cafeteria? You don't think I'm going to decorate it myself, do you? A girl from the student council asked me to think about decoration, so that's what I'm doing, reluctantly. Hang up hamburgers. And not pictures of hamburgers, actual hamburgers. He will never admit that he's looking forward to it. Bro, we're gonna make Maid Lady like fucking ecstatic when we show up with all this food. She might have a damn heart attack on the spot. Heard you went to that old schoolhouse again for another investigation. All that investigating you're doing is giving me curious about that place. No matter how many times people explore it or try and figure things out, it seems like it never gets any less mysterious. Also, give me this. I should have bought it earlier, but I just kind of forgot. Oh, Ferris, my sister supreme, your expression of late stirs an indestructible and enormous pride within me. One could readily liken it to the serene radiance given off by the snow as it melts under the gentle sunlight. Rejoice, Ferris, join your brother in this carnival of unending joy. Do you ever stop being so aggravating? Why must you bother me when Serifa is too busy for your nonsense? You have grown fond of the lacrosse club, have you not? This calls for a celebration. What say you to enjoying some tea at the salon? Nothing but the finest, of course. Why must he blow everything out of proportion? Just because Serifa is currently occupied doesn't give him carte blanche to bother me? So who is it again? Crow and Elisa want to talk. I finished writing the prologue for the plot outline you gave me. I might have gotten a bit carried away with some of my interpretations of the scenes, though. Warn me in advance, just how graphic does it get? We may have to sort out some issues here. I'll leave coming up with ideas for you for now, Reen. Got it. Gone fishing. What's up, girlie? It seems as though a girl in Class 7 and I may be kindred spirits, yeah? My crystal ball tells me that she will play a part in something far greater than we could know. Not only that, but I've caught her speaking to a black cat more than once. Fate seems to have many hardships in store for the poor girl. I hope someday she'll feel like talking about it, at least. Wait, what'd you say that first time? Perhaps you're on as similar as I initially thought. Told me to meet her in the computer room, didn't she? I should go into the second floor of the main building. Absolutely not. Never. I refuse. I don't know what's gonna go down, but I have a feeling it's gonna make me cringe. Hopefully, maybe it'll be a good kind of cringe. Looks like the lacrosse club is gonna be fine next year with Lisa and Ferris around. Ferris and I don't even have half a year left before we graduate, but it's nice to leave the club in such good hands. That's definitely a weight off my shoulders. The lacrosse club has come a long way since the beginning of the year. There's nothing more for us to do but help create a memorable festival. Of course, we don't want to take the spotlight off of you first years. The festival is yours to define. What's up? I'm planning on opening up the library during the festival and setting up a little picture book corner for children. I've done it for years now, and it usually draws a decent number of visitors. I should probably start thinking about which books to put out this year. The Witch in the Deep Forest. Mark gets put in the soup. My favorite. I took some time to research previous festivals and their events. There are many that could potentially work, but our numbers just don't do any favors, and some are too similar to what other classes are planning. We may have reached an unfortunate impasse here. I'm telling you, we do a mock fight between us, I mean, granted, how many party members? There's 11 of us? So, like, I don't know. Maybe we could enlist someone else to help to even out a 6v6 fight to the death. Would probably be the biggest event of the century. We're running out of time, but let's not give up just yet. I'm sure there's an idea out there that's a perfect fit for us. I mean, honestly, I really think if we were to just, like, show off our fighting prowess, everyone would be fucking shocked and amazed. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we're lacking on the peculiars. Aha, perhaps I let myself get too wrapped up in my research. Allow me to tell you about everything I was working on as my way of saying thanks for reminding me of the time. Nah, thanks. Now that you know the time, I couldn't possibly ask you to give up so much of it. Class 1's operetta is quite elaborate. You see, the background research alone is a rather demanding task. However, I accepted the request willingly, so I have to make sure that I live up to their expectations. Dude, Thomas is such a good dude. And I don't just say that because we're fellow kindred history nerds. Okay, so let's see who's over here. Is that our buddy Geiler? It is. What's up, man? Smoke trailing far into the clear blue sky. That right there, to me, that's fall. It'll be pretty cold by the time the Academy Festival rolls around, so make sure you don't get sick. It's only gonna get colder as we get deeper into the season. Be careful and dress warm if you don't end up sick. You can stand there by yourself for now, Lisa. I've got to admit that I'd like to see real racehorses in action. Right, let's go get some permission. If I truly desire to spread the joy of riding, then researching horses is of the utmost importance. It may behoove me to visit Heimdall and study the races they conduct there. It may behoove me, get it? Behoove? Like a horse's hooves? Aha! It is a great pun. What'd you say? I got permission for it, so it's off to the races, literally! You know what they say, better strike with the iron's hot. Ooh, are we gonna get to race horses? Any fee or edel? Edel? No fees? We're planning on selling some of our produce during the festival. It's the perfect way to show off all the wonderful things we've raised here. I'm so looking forward to it. Let's see, so we still got gymnasium and then the main building, and we're pretty much done with regular Thors. Alan, you better be training. Patrick! What's up, buddy? What are you doing here, Schwarzer? Not a whole lot, just passing through. You seem pretty focused, though. What do you mean by that? Hope you're not implying that I may be here to practice or any such nonsense. Got it. He seems kind of crestfallen. Hey, did something happen? Nothing has to do with you. I'm not mad that your sister didn't return my letter. For all his noble posturing, Patrick worries about things like anyone else. Maybe I can help him out. Sure. Don't make me fight you, though. I have no CP. Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help as a charity or anything like that, but sometimes it can help just talk things through with someone. I guess this has something to do with him being suspicious of Celestine. You really are a strange fellow, aren't you? But if I must, I must. If you wouldn't mind. Where do I begin? To be completely frank, I'm a little concerned about Celestine. That's a surprise. I can't imagine what a butler of his skill could do to cause someone else concern. It seems you may be overestimating his ability somewhat. For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for lack of a better term. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, he's taken to spoiling me too. Or said, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now, that is odd for him. This is the first time he's ever been done something like this too. Don't misunderstand me, he still performs his duties as a butler magnificently. However, his actions of late have made him seem distant, more so than ever. Curiously, I'd also overheard him discussing some seemingly serious issues over the telephone too. Something must be going on. Agreed. Unfortunately, whenever I bring it up to him, he simply brushes me off. This is infantilizing, of course, but more disheartening. It feels like a betrayal of trust. I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but something more. Something more akin to brothers. Ah. Maybe I can worm some details out of him. Oh? It's possible. He might be going through something that he'd rather not involve those he cares about in. But I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case, you truly wouldn't mind? Not in the slightest. Leave it to me. What exactly do you hope I gain by helping me, Schwarzer? AP. I suppose it doesn't matter. You will likely find Celestine attending to the upper class dorm. I'll leave discovering the truth to you. I'll head right over there. Okay. Well then, Schwarzer, I'll leave this issue in your hands. I'll be there when you're ready to report. And now it's time to initiate Operation Sneak into the girls' bathroom. Sneak into the girls' bathroom. It still would be a blissful but swift death. I think Reen's worked up enough street cred to be able to do it at least once. Remember, don't go to the computer room. The Academy Festival is really meant to highlight the first years. It's a tradition for each class to work together on their own festival event that makes each year uniquely charming. Be sure that you make this year distinctly your own. The memories will last you the rest of your life. That is until you die in a tragic field study accident. Haha! Oh, you're looking for Fee? She's taking a nap at the moment. She showed up talking about having to use her head too much today. I'll make sure to send her home before it gets dark, so don't you worry. We're really struggling to come up with something, aren't we? Maybe inspiration will strike if I lie down. You're just looking for an excuse to sleep, aren't you? Perhaps. I'm tired of thinking all day. The rest is in your hands, Reen. You know, I never noticed it before, but I think those two would make a good couple. I think I came with my greatest idea yet. Mint, please. Oh, it's not bad, actually. When I heard you were gonna cook for me, I made my peace with Adios and Praise for Death, but you did good. Would you care for some tea? I would, actually. Thank you very much. A girlfriend is just what he needs to keep his eating habits in check. The festival would probably be the best time to set them up. The sparks should be flying in no time. Mint came along to celebrate Instructor Markov's birthday. Celebrating with your family truly is a wonderful thing, isn't it? There's something about seeing those two together that makes me feel at ease. Mint's like maybe one of my favorite NPCs. She's just like fun. Thinking back on last year's festival, there was one particular event that was conducted without express permission, and let me tell you, it hardly seemed appropriate for an on-campus event. They did at least exercise some degree of restraint. Besides, it wasn't my place to shepherd them. The festival was run by the students, after all, not the faculty. The Academy's graduates certainly seem to enjoy it too. Regardless, even if we wished to prohibit that sort of event, we would not be able to. God, what did they do? Meddle me, sir. You're such a piece of garbage. Nothing of note happened once you finished exploring the bottom floor. As unsatisfying a conclusion as it may be, we have no choice than to accept it for now. As such, I hereby declare the exploration of the Old Schoolhouse complete. My thanks for cooperating these past few months. Give me a medal! I've been asked to assist with the preparation for this month's field study. As the exact nature of my assistance is a military secret, I'm afraid that if I told you anymore, I'd have to kill you. Could you? Just have to wait until the day of. I mean, you could definitely beat Reen up 1v1. I'll give you that. You could not beat up Class 7, though. I don't buy it for a second. You're not chiseling. I finally finished picking out what pieces to display during the festival. Now I won't hear a peep out of the instructors. Okay, time to get back to work. Normally I wouldn't even bother at the festival, but they forced my hand. Oh well, now that I've taken care of the lesser matters, I can get back to work. And that's Crow chilling over there, so we'll go hit up Trista, and then we'll finish things off with the Bond events. Nobody up here, no kitty cats. We went to engineering, went to old school. Well, take me back to the old schoolhouse for a second. Anything over here? Any Celines? Let me back in. I am a little disappointed nothing seemed to actually happen at the end of the... I mean, I kind of figured that wouldn't be the actual complete end of the old schoolhouse. Just because, there's a second game, and I assume for the second game will still be students and everything, but, I kind of expected there to be a bit more, and there probably still will be something that happens, maybe. All my bragging about how I can cook ended up backfiring on me. Now I'm in charge of making Eastern tea cake things for my class's attraction. I don't even know how to make them, so I'll look up a recipe somewhere. Give me a recipe when you find it. Aye, turns out we'll be having a wee competition with Hugo at the festival. I'll be selling yakisoba and he'll be selling crepes. Just you wait, Hugo. You'll have more a brass neck when you... What? You'll have a brass neck when I sell more than ye. Ah, there's no chance I'll lose this competition with Hugo. Just you wait, me man. We'll have a brass neck when I think I've heard that expression before. I don't exactly... I mean, I know what it means via context clues, but I couldn't define it. The context cancels? The student council's impossibly busy thanks to the Academy Festival, which reminds me, your class still hasn't submitted a thing, has it? Well, good luck with whatever you do. We'll be hoping for the best for you all. Yeah. One of these days, man, we'll have access to the Forbidden Floor. Alright, lady. Prepare yourself. Where'd you go? Hello? I have many food items to give you? Where's the lady at? Oh, there she is, over there. Now that summer is drawn to a close, I believe a change in menu is in order. As Master Vincent is quite keen on foie gras, perhaps I shall serve it seared atop a truffle garnished filet steak. This dorm is as incredible as ever. I can't even imagine eating like that every day. Just imagine Reen, but he's 300 pounds heavier. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I'm actually looking for Celestine. You haven't seen him around anymore, have you? I have, but he left for your dorm just a short while ago. Our dorm? He mentioned having something to collect from Sharon. From Sharon, huh? I wonder what it is. Thank you very much for the info. I'll try and catch him over there. Oh my god. Boom, take a cookie. Wow, I had no idea such food existed. Oh, you think that's it? Take a victory sandwich. Wow, I had no idea such food existed. How about a little Nord tea? Wow, I had no idea such food existed. A chocolate tart. Wow, I had no idea such food existed. A 3-cheese risotto. Risotto? Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Bro, give me something good. Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Fish nuggies? Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Wow, I had no idea such delicious food existed. Okay, finally, we got something kind of good out of it. I'm sorry for saying that over and over again. Sometimes you just say something and it sticks in your head and you gotta keep saying it. Like Make-A-Wishy with Mishy. I'm sorry. Make-A-Wishy with Mishy. I'll be taking all the children to the Academy Festival next month. I hope to see you all there. I'll be there, alright. In fact, how about the two of us just go together? I'm not sure about that. You and Rudy? I almost said Randy. I don't even know if Randy's quite that forward. Would be able to walk around on your own if there are other younger children who need to be accompanied. As a sister, it's my duty to make sure everyone can enjoy themselves. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Ah, now I get it. He's got a crush on Rosine. Man, just the look at that dumb look on his face. You and Rudy be able to walk around on your own. Okay, you all say the same thing? And another day safely comes to an end. The world simply doesn't feel as stable these days. Not only was Carlspell attacked, but many other worrying rumors are swirling around of late. Now is the time for the church to work to soothe the hearts of the public. Man, if you think that was an attack, wait till, you know, end of the month. Rosine fits right in here these days. She gets along so well with the townfolk and the children too. Part of me wishes that she would become an official sister with us and remain here in Trista with us forever. She truly has what it takes to become a sister. I mean, I think that's the plan. Now, whether or not she stays in Trista is, up for debate, but... I'm helping Kenny think of stuff for the festival. I think you should put a bunch of fish up. Everyone would think they were so cool. Maybe I should display all the fish I caught then. I was gonna ask my brother for some advice on what to do about the festival. Turns out I can't get in touch with him for some reason. I'm just gonna think of something for myself then. Just can't be too fancy since I don't have anyone to help me out. It's just that I display the fish I caught or something. That seems simple enough. How's it going? Yes, it's ready for you. I can heat up your dinner for you too if you'd like. I'm home. Is the bath ready? Emil's tutor is over, so please try to be quiet. I'm home. Is the bang old bath ready? I really have to thank you, Klein. My parents wouldn't be getting along if not for your advice. Hey, now, don't give me the credit for that. Everything turned out well because you got the courage to tell me how you felt. You think? Seems like his parents finally made up. That's good to see. Family's the most important thing in the world, and, you want everyone to get along. Hey, oh my god, there's so many people, dude. Millie, you don't want to talk, do you? You do want to talk? Well, too bad. And by doing this, you can turn it into an octodog. My word, you transformed that hot dog into an octopus. I didn't know you were capable of such miracles, Monica. Well, I don't know if I go that far, but how about I teach you how to make them? Then you can be a miracle worker too. You mean it? Thank you so much. Seems like she's really taking to cooking. Guess I'll have octodogs to look forward to next time she makes you something. I do like that it references the Bond event if you did it, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming the dialogue would be different if we hadn't done that Bond event. The first years do all the heavy lifting to set up the festival events, don't they? Well, they certainly did a great job last year. I had a delightful time. Can't wait to see how this year's turns out. Amazing. I think that one could fashion a hot dog into a little octopus or cut an apple into the shape of a rabbit. I wasn't aware that cooking was such an intricate art. Hobbit seems awfully worried. Do you think we'll really end up going to war with Crossbell? I hope not. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of do, but it's also, like, not much of a war. It's, you know, like, some tanks get blown up, and then things seem good, and then Crossbell loses off-screen. The Imperial Liberation Front is still at large, it would seem. I can't relax knowing those loonies are still running around out there. Nothing gets that feeling of use quite like the Academy Festival. They tell me Crow pulled off something really crazy last year. No idea what though, since I didn't get to see it. I'll hit the festival this year to see if I can take some time off. Honestly, that's probably worth it. 1,000 for a straight up special pizza? Granted, how much is it? Because making them normally costs party powders, right? Granted, it's probably worth it. Just because, I mean, a speed and defense buff is not that bad. And you still get the C-Pizzle out of it. Anyone upstairs? We should also buy some ingredients while we're here. Oh, Celine? I assume? Yup. What are you doing hanging around the old schoolhouse, Celine? Is there something you want to tell me? Yeah, I guess it's about as much as a cat can tell me. For now, at least. Yeah, she seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more some other time. I mean, you know, eventually they're gonna recruit Reen to fight the ultimate evil. Can we pass? Can we say nah? Can we make Machias do it instead? Hey, what's up? Well, hey, it's been a while. It's just about time for your Academy Festival, isn't it? Sounds like it'll be a riot. Maybe I'll manage to find the time to pop by at some point. Yeah, it'd be great to see you there. Just don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself just to go. Well, that does confirm that she's not the cat. Which I didn't really... Like, once we learned that she was Vita Clotilde, kind of... I mean, I still think she's sus, but... She's not the cat, at least. A younger boy caring for you really is refreshing. She's definitely an odd one. Oh, Misty, you're finally here. Right, I got an important job for you tonight. You gotta help me plan out my new plan. Well, you gotta help me out with my new plan. I call it Long Live Radio Trista. Two of us can pull this off and work together. So let's get this meeting started. Pass. Thanks for meeting me at the station, Michael. You're such a sweetheart. Not the time, mister. We got a big issue to deal with. The only thing that can get us past the situation of business is your popularity. Someday you'll learn to play along. Ah, Misty's finally arrived. Phew. I was getting aware that we were gonna have to cancel tonight's Abend time. Then Machias would just be leading a one-man riot. Machias and Monk would be rioting right outside here. Reen might join as well. I don't know. Reen would probably lend the moral support, but not actually show up to the riot. Didn't the first time quake K's dot on his way back home. If he's not gonna study, then he can at least lend me a hand. Oh yeah, I never read the Imperial Chronicle. We don't really have time to do it now, but at the start of the next video, we'll read it. You can practically see the changing of the seasons in the sunset. Well, that and the fact that summer flowers have all withered away. But now it's time for the autumn flowers to start blooming. Well, it's always saddening to see flowers wither away. No one can stop the changing of the seasons. It's gotten so chilly lately. Must be a sign that I need to buy some new clothes for the fall. Oh my, there's just so much to spend money on at this time of the year. I was so ready to be dressed to the nines for the festival, but then I remembered that all the students have to wear their uniforms. Oh well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to check out all the fall fashions anyway. I wonder what Crow's plans are this year. From what I've heard, he essentially helped every single class at the festival attractions last year. He even stopped in here to order some very interesting outfits at the very last minute. Oh no. It was a struggle to prepare those in time. Alright, give me all your food, sir. My K sensors are tingling. Is he bugging poor Rosine again? He always gets carried away because she's such a sweet person. My sensors aren't always right. Bro, where'd you come from? You just phased into existence. One of the classes got some garden things in the work. They asked me some crazy elaborate stuff too. Guess you kids are all thinking big for this year's festival. Can we make rock salt? We win. The game's over. We win. It was nice playing with you all, but we've won the video game. Bro, it feels so weird that we can actually buy stuff. I'm not used to it. I kind of forgot about proxy weapons as well. What about one more? Just to have? Okay, so what's left? We did the cafe, did the bookstore, so we still got home and the dormitory? Oh yeah, for our quest. I forgot about our quest completely. We might stop here? Maybe we can actually read the Imperial Chronicle to round out the video. Mommy and Daddy are always like this. Sheesh! Oh, you're too early for that meme? Oh, Hannah, my beautiful bride. After seemingly endless days and nights of longing, I finally returned to your side. Oh, Harrison, dear husband, I never gave up hope that you would return. No words then, just a sweet embrace. Oh my god. Sorry, we got a little caught up in the festive mood. Now I'm really embarrassed. Oh my, I'm so sorry I got caught up in Harrison's silly act. It's so embarrassing when your neighbor sees everything. No, the really sad thing is that, a man doesn't have his own bed. Hurt, that is. That is odd. It's like two singles up here? Do they sleep on top of each other, or... Maybe the kid sleeps with the mom? I don't know. Guess we still gotta talk to old Mick. You should be able to make it just in time. Well, with little Toby on the case, I'm sure we'll not have much to worry about. Wait, with little Toby on the case? I wonder what he's talking about. Oh, okay, kid. Lots of dangerous stuff happen these days, so be careful on your way home. Little Toby. Do we know a little Toby? I feel like we should. I don't know. I mean, you can't buy Hardy Powders for 800 a pop. That's so, like, not worth it. Oh, yeah, I need to go upgrade our sword as well. Can you make a Chrono Burst? No? But we could upgrade this. Yo, that's so good. So we'll definitely do that. Any other stuff we want to upgrade? We already have an upgraded Holy Breath. Better Thalos, a better Athelis. Better Tyrol? I think that's worth, because we can make them pretty cheaply. It does use some U materials, but raw HP is very important. Okay, so unequip that. Now, do I give you the Super Tyrol? I mean, there is a benefit to having one character be super tanky, but at the same time... Well, who else has a Tyrol just, like, on them? You do? Honestly, I think we give it to Reen. If I remember, I'll go and buy some more, because, I mean, we have a ton of Water Sapith, and they're cheap to buy, so... Oh yeah, I didn't upgrade our Seraphic Ring. I mean, just a quartz that gives 1,000 HP and 100 EP alone would be good, even regardless of the actual spell itself, which we've never really been able to... Oh, I thought we had 2. Oh yeah, we had 1, but 1 equipped. I think I just misread it. That is, I mean... Let's pop by the engineering building real quick. How much does it cost to buy another? I think we can afford it. Not quite. It's probably worth it. 1,000 passive HP, plus the spell itself is good. No. Customized weapon. Wait, is that what we already have? That is what we already have, dude. I wasted my money again! Didn't I fall for this already? I fell for this exact same trap again. I guess I just thought the damage increase would be bigger. Like, I thought this was high enough. Like, oh man, I wasted 5,000 Mira again. It's not that big a deal at this point, but you know what? We'll just say that's making up for the extra Mira we got from that forced grinding in the previous chapter. Yeah. So you know what? That's fine. Plus we can sell it back for some of our money. Oh, do you have new Master Quartz? You do. Yeah, that's not for me, but I mean, that does seem like... I mean, it seems like okay as a quality of life thing, but I don't give a shit about XP. If anything, I actively don't want XP. What I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to sell. I'm very absent-minded today. I mean, so we get like 1/3 of our money back. Actually a decent amount of money to be had here. I mean, I guess we can sell all this stuff. There's no reason to keep any of it. At least I don't think so. Now, accessories, we definitely want to keep all of them. Okay, the poisons we can probably get rid of. Star shoes? Are those new? I don't remember them, but... I mean, speed. At least an invasion, though. Whatever, let's end the video. Next time, we will start things off, read the Imperial Chronicle, do the Celestine quest, do some bond events, call it a day, and get started on our practical exam. Oh boy! I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.